Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are going to unpack a really fascinating and pretty unique modern philosophical metaphor. It's one that mashes up ancient wisdom with Eastern thought in a super interesting way. So, let's spin the wheel and see where this idea takes us. So the big question right off the bat is, what in the world is Sophia's roulette? I mean, it sounds intriguing, right? A little mysterious, maybe? Its whole purpose is to really challenge how we think about the path to wisdom itself. To get it, you really have to break the name down into its two parts. On one side, you've got Sophia, who you might know as the ancient Greek goddess of wisdom. And on the other, you have the roulette. Now, this is not about the casino game, not at all. It's a nod to the Buddhist little wheel of dharma, which is all about the cycle of choice and consequence. So, what happens when you smash Greek wisdom together with Buddhist consequence? Well, that's where things start to get really interesting. All right, so for our first section, a curious combination. Let's really dig into what this unique metaphor is all about. At its very core, this is a thoroughly modern metaphor. It's designed to capture that blend of timeless, ancient wisdom with the very real, often kind of high-stakes nature of our everyday lives and all the choices we have to make. Moving on to Section 2, creating a new meaning. Because, when these two worlds collide, they end up creating something that's way more than just the sum of its parts. And here we go. The formal definition. Sophie's roulette is a metaphorical construct. It represents the journey toward wisdom, not as some calm, straight line, but as a dynamic, unpredictable, and high-stakes series of choices. The biggest thing to take away here is that this path is active, not passive. It's something you engage with. Okay, Section 3, 3 different lenses. To truly get our heads around this thing, we're going to analyze it from 3 completely unique perspectives. First up, we've got the postmodern view. This perspective is all about questioning those big, overarching truths and really looking at how ideas are constructed and pieced together in our modern world. So, from a postmodern angle, this metaphor becomes this really powerful synthesis. It challenges the whole idea that there's just one single, monolithic truth out there. Instead, it shows how wisdom can be a hybrid concept, something we build for ourselves by borrowing from different cultures and ideas. This perfectly reflects the fluid, mix-and-match nature of a lot of modern belief systems. Okay, for our second lens, we're shifting gears completely. We're going to look at this through a radical feminist interpretation. This view really zeroes in on themes of power, gender, and, spiritual authority. Through this lens, Sophia is transformed into a powerful symbol of female divinity and agency. The metaphor gets reframed as a sharp critique of patriarchal control over spiritual knowledge. The roulette part, in this view, represents the unique risks that women often face in systems dominated by men. So in this light, the pursuit of wisdom becomes a path guided by a divine feminine force. It's a direct reclamation of spiritual power. And for our third and final lens, we have street epistemology. Now this approach is a bit different. It's less concerned with analyzing the metaphor itself and way more focused on why a person might believe in it in the first place. What this approach does is it focuses on asking questions to understand the foundation of the belief itself. What's the personal reasoning for connecting Sophia with the Dharma wheel? Is this belief rooted in a feeling, a cultural affinity, or some kind of evidence? It's all about a respectful exploration of the why behind it all. And that brings us to our final section. The wheel is yours. We've analyzed the concept from the outside, but now it's time to turn it inward. The wheel is yours, so let's explore this deeper path with a few key questions. First up, a question of origin. If this metaphor is something that really clicks with you, what personal experience or line of thinking actually connects these two seemingly separate ideas in your mind? Next, let's think about its function. What new insight or meaning does this combination create that Sophia or the Wheel of Dharma just don't offer on their own? What's the value add here? And this one's a big one. What's the actual goal here? When we say we're on a path to wisdom, what does that word even mean in this context? Is it about knowing a bunch of stuff? Is it about doing the right thing? Or is it about achieving a certain state of being?
And what about your role in all this? This question gets right to the heart of agency. Are you in control, actively placing your bets and spinning that wheel? Or are you maybe more of a passenger, just subject to wherever it happens to stop?
Now let's really raise the stakes. If every choice is a spin of the wheel, What are the consequences? What's the karmic weight of a decision made on Sophia's roulette? This gets to the real ethical heart of the metaphor.
And finally, the ultimate question that this whole metaphor leaves us with, on this unpredictable, high-stakes path toward wisdom. Is there actually a winning or losing outcome? A pretty powerful thought to sit with, and a perfect place to end our exploration. Thanks for joining me.